Hello, everyone. Yes, thank you. Hello. I. Yes? Thank you. What a great way to let me know that my coffee is ready. That's the Coffee Ready soundtrack. Hello, everyone. I am back. I am back from my vacation, and I am back. What is happening here? I am back to streaming, which I forgot to put the frog. Oh my god, where is the frog? The frog. I forgot about the frog. I was getting ready for the stream and I couldn't. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? What are the things that I need to get ready? What am I supposed? I have no idea. Yes, the frog. I forgot about the frog. But yes, I missed streaming so much. I was on a vacation. And I think once I even had a dream about streaming. I think it was Minecraft. But yes, I just came back tomorrow. And I was very sleepy and tired all day. What? I came back tomorrow? Oh, see, this is what happens. The English is not English in today. I came back yesterday, but I was very sleepy all day, so I couldn't stream. But I missed you all so much that I am streaming today. And it's Saturday. It is Saturday. I can't remember. Yes, it is Saturday, which...
Flying coffee. Are you gonna get it or no? Or is it gonna keep flying?
I thought you were gonna get it closer. Oh, it's flying. Ooh.
I'm flying out.
Thank you. Thank you for amazing stream soundtrack. And you, what do you want? You're not hungry, I fed you. No. Why is everyone here? I just started streaming. Yes, we are back and it's Saturday, which means Saturday is a romance day. On Saturday we go on dates. And we are back with MonsterCon. I forgot how to do this. I forgot how to stream. I'm just gonna go straight into the game. Because I forgot how to do this. MonsterCon. Okay, I should fix my window later. But we are going to play local. I don't even remember. I was playing by myself because I was sick. But yes, I will start a new game. One player, regular. Let's do this. Or let's do this. Okay, now let's adjust my camera so you could see the text. Yay, I didn't forget it this time. Ray is not here. I think Ray is not here to remind me, but I remembered it without her. Hmm. Next time you should be here, right, to remind me. Ah, SpookyCon. For some, it was just a nerdy convention, but for us, it was 4 days to celebrate our many passions and obsessions fiercely, unapologetically. And we weren't alone. Regardless of what you loved, you could always find people who'd make you feel seen and understood. Anywhere else, you might have been seen as weirdos and misfits. But here, we could finally feel like no matter who we were, we belonged. And I bought new playable characters, so we can play as a Mothman. It says Mothman. Mothman, or maybe even Moth... Jesus. No one is gonna get that reference, but if someone will, I'll be very happy. Sorry. Let's go with they, since we are a moth. We're a moth person today.
Worship the gossip.
Exactly. But as dreamy as SpookyCon was, it also came with its own set of pressures, some of which we already knew so well. At the end of those 4 days, the after party loomed over our heads, posing that one evergreen question: would we get a date for that night? As uncertainty plagued our hearts, we couldn't help but think of the 6 hottest nerds at the con.
Cool.
Zoe, Age Unknown, an eldritch cutie who went from endless deity and harbinger of destruction to author of the renowned fanfic Liam Prom.
That's an awful idea.
Liam the Liancourt. Honestly, my favorite still. 400 something years, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork.
Hooray!
Doug Campbell, 24, a kind-hearted slime that was incredibly broke from supporting all the fandoms he loved.
Count your days.
Omen, 25, an evil overlord who was recently freed from imprisonment in exchange for giving up her passion for stabbing people.
I have the perfect cosplay
Nico
for
Sharp,
that.
22, an over-the-top mimic who preferred cosplay over shapeshifting, even if they weren't the best at getting into character. And April 1st, a clown idol who was contractually obligated to bottle up all of her non-camera ready emotions inside cute mascots. And I've decided that this time it had to be one of them. But who? Which I've decided. But Ray was interested in Nico and she's not here. But still, maybe Ray, you have to watch a rerun, because I've decided that we should romance Nico this time. But I looked it up and it turns out that they want the stats to be like all matching, like more or less the same, which looks like not an easy task to me, but I'll try. But we might not succeed at romance this time, but I hope we will. We had 4 days to gather some courage and shoot our shot. What was the worst that could happen? Being rejected and alone for the rest of our lives? Ha! We'd had our fair share of love and rejection. This surely wasn't our first rodeo. And as we had grown to know ourselves better, we realized we felt more confident. 3 things you like: Dungeon Monsters, main character syndrome, stabbing, idol choreographies, tier lists for everything, anime fashion, Garfield and Naruto, overspending in limited edition blind boxes, hyper complex Eurogames, documentaries with jump scares, PhD on ship dynamics. None of these look like something Nico would like, honestly. So I'll just kind of wing it randomly, I guess. That's Dance Revolution is exercise. Okay, I get it. TDR. I think then Dance Revolution is actually. Oh my god, I tried. We've been in an arcade once, and they had the dancing machine. It was very fun, and they had a lot of K-pop in that machine. I don't think I've posted any videos from that. I don't know, maybe main character syndrome, because Nico likes cosplaying main characters. I don't know. I don't know, PhD on ship dynamics. I don't know. Choose your top 3 favorite magical girl tropes. Okay, let's go with like charm, fun, and smart, if that's what it is. I think it is. We weren't new to all this, so this time we challenged ourselves with a goal other than finding love. I just started drinking my coffee and I'm yawning. I miss streaming, but I didn't miss being this sleepy. I was sleepy the whole trip. I was sleepy every day. With the support of Zoe and Liam, we had decided to take on a project we had been putting off for too long.
Let's write
Making our own comic. We had so many ideas, and yet we always found excuses not to work on them. But the con was the perfect setting to find inspiration and go for it. The fear of failure had stopped us for too long. But then we reminded ourselves of the one thing that always kept us going, that we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Still my favorite line. Still,
tell everyone about this.
they have the same line from the. Okay, boldness, creativity, smarts. I don't know how do I have to have balanced stats. I don't know how to have balanced stats. So let's now go for smarts, I guess. I don't know. It's very hard. Smarts. This is smarts or what if it's not? You sit down to watch a panel on how to break the ice and make friends at cons. The panelist admits they have no idea. They hoped hosting a panel would force them into being more social. What an honest fella. During the Q&A, a group asks the panelists if they want to join them for some dinner and drinks. It did work. You gain +2 smarts for learning this cool trick to break ice. Next year you may host the panel yourself. The con's main stage was hosting a screening. I almost said like hosting a screaming of 70s cult classic The Rocky Horror Picture Show. And you, Nico, April, and Liam are on the first row. So what's this movie about? Oh, you're gonna love it, Nico. It's about... It's not just a movie. It's an interactive, dance-along audiovisual feast where spectators sing, dance, and throw thematically appropriate garbage at the screen. Ooh, I like at least 2 of those things. So whoever throws the most garbage wins? No, you don't understand. It's... Allow me to explain, April. The movie breaks the conventional barrier dividing film and audience. The spectator's interaction enhances the experience. It's like having an active conversation with the film. Yeah, I wish someone learned how to do that with actual people. I mean, yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. Wait, so I get to be part of the movie? My first acting credit. Alright everyone, what is this? Is this a lantern? Flash your sequined costumes and hold on to your glitter, because it's time for the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Woo! Let's go! Already loving it! As the first few images of the movie appear, you start hearing a sizzle. Before Liam can give you a rundown of the director's career, the screen bursts into flames. Is this part of the show? Am I supposed to set myself on fire? No, old film material is highly flammable. Well, let's just get a different movie. I'm sure the other movie won't get mad. You have a point. This is not about a specific film. It's about community. We'll uphold the tradition by breaking it.
What's that supposed to mean?
I guess all that active conversation stuff works for any film as long as you're the one talking. Sorry, why don't you pick the film? This 5-hour experimental Hungarian film about the futility of life. It was practically made for zany audience interactions. Porn. If it's I can tell you already that this is smarts and boldness, and I just got 2 smarts, and if I get more smarts, if I pick the smart one, it's gonna take my boldness, which I don't have much, and if I pick porn, it's gonna give me boldness and take away 2 of my smarts that I just got. This is not fair. But I'm gonna pick porn, obviously. You absolute horn dog. After a quick trip to the food stands, you've got everything you need for an unforgettable interactive movie experience. With porn. Places, everyone. Take out your hot dogs. Should I bite or just move it around like they do on the screen?
Ooh.
Now lick that ice cream like there's no tomorrow. Which tongue should I use? Why didn't I? Now ride like a coco. Yeehaw! Like this? Yes, do it! Oh yeah, the screen replies. Alright, here comes the climax. Bring out the mayo bottles. I hope Ed is in his headphones and he can't hear all of this stuff. Okay, good, I don't think he can. The spectators engage in a large-scale mayo fight that leaves them exhausted and drenched in white goo. You know, typical mayo fight stuff. As the curtain falls, the audience is too tired to applaud, so they just let out a long sigh. Some of them light cigarettes.
Not bad.
I have to admit, that was a very fulfilling film-going experience. Yeah, Zori, we should watch more porn together. I'm in! You exit the main stage. 2 or 3 kids leave after you, visibly traumatized. Oh well, at least they got a full meal with their ticket. You gain +2 fun, okay, so that was fun. And lose what? -2 smarts.
Find some juicy gossip.
That's not good, that's not good. I mean, let's go for boldness, but this is not good. We are already very not balanced. You're flaunting your cosplay all over the lobby. Suddenly you lock eyes with somebody else. Somebody cosplaying your character's arch nemesis. You both freeze in place, facing each other. Sparks fly between you. The angry kind of sparks. You make your best threatening face. And she leaves. Maybe this was all in your head and she was just weirded out. Whatever, you gain +2 boldness for facing your worst enemy. Now you're trying to cross the lobby with Nico, Zoe, and April, but it's chock full of people. You can't move through the dense crowd. Gosh, what a mess. What are we going to do?
Such is the way of
Fear not, my young pupil. When the noble lion must pass through the galloping antelope herd, he patiently waits for an opening. Huh? Like, now! No, sorry, that wasn't the right moment. It's now! Oops, another false alarm. any minute now. 56 minutes later. No, nope, that wasn't one. No, still not it. How long is this gonna take? Just a heads up, I'm getting very thirsty and mildly homicidal. It could be a while. I was once stranded in a corn crowd for 6 hours. Corn crowd, not corn. I'm like, what is corn crowd? Is this you're a bunch of sentient corn plants walking around? Con crowd for 6 hours, surviving on 4 peanuts and second head sweat. Oh my god, disgusting. You drank sweat? That's disgusting. Oh, you drank sweat? That's disgusting. Hey, it works in a pinch. There's sweat everywhere at a con. Look, you're even sweating. No, I'm not. I'm April 1st. I'm too cute for sweat. April, it's hot in here. We're all clearly drenched in sweat. Not me! That's not sweat, it's water! I've been cooling off like this. April snatches the group's last remaining water bottle and dumps it all over herself. See? Just water! Ha 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 ha! Well, dehydration is definitely going to be a problem now. So is April's mental state by the looks of things. You'd better do something. When you need rescue, you're supposed to deploy a flare gun. You only have a real gun, but that's probably close enough. Float the idea that one of you could volunteer their blood for the others to drink. Fun fact, blood is full of nutrients. I like the gun more, which hopefully will get us more boldness. That could work. Do you have a gun, Zori? Well, I don't personally, but I assume April has one. Who? Me? Yeah, I think I saw a gun in April's purse when I was looking for a gun earlier. Hey, what do you know? There is a gun in my purse. It probably fell in there or something. Whatever you say, girl. Gimme. Zoe shoots at the ceiling. Then something magical and unexpected happens. Everyone around you covers and stops moving. Holy fuck, that girl's got a gun. It's every monster for themselves. Now, this is our moment. We can go. You're a genius, Zori. Totally. Oh, and hey, here you go, Nico. Oh, you did have gum. He said gum. I can't read. I see gun and I'm like... You navigate through dozens of terrified people as you rejoin the con. The gun really seems to get people out of the way. Behind you hear more screaming, maybe some rioting, but that's not your problem anymore. You earn +2 boldness and lose -2 smarts.
I can't wait to tell everyone about this.
I need smarts ASP. So let's go for charm, I guess. That's not the highest one. Walking around the merch hall, you notice a stand full of retro toys. Hey, some of these you remember from your childhood. Actually, you remember all of them. Did this guy raid your parents' house? You buy them all just in case. Life was full of charm back then, before reality made you a cynic. You might be too old for these toys today, but you can still siphon +2 charm from the memories. That's my new mug, by the way. Very cute mug. You, April, Doug, and Nico are checking out the video game showcase booths. There are so many exciting demos to try. Wow, the demo for Fighter of the Streets 5 is out already? I gotta try it. Actually, I was here first. You have to wait your turn. Don't worry, my viewers are putting F's in the chat for you all. Oh, that's okay. Do you know when you'll be done? Sometimes between in the next 5 minutes and whenever I feel like it. Cool? Cool. He seems nice. 20 minutes later. Senpai, I was wondering when you will notice me and the rest of my friends still waiting for our turn to play? What's that? I can't hear you over all the sound of these combos I'm hitting. Get wrecked, bitch. Sorry, this is dragging on a little long, don't you think? And I can't confirm or deny that that guy's about to take a bullet to the back of the head, but it's a growing risk. So I think it'd be smart if you made him leave, just to be safe. Hit him with an axe, but like the blunt end of it. You're not a total monster. If he's not giving up the controller, you can always make him your controller. Go full Ratatouille. That's the best, thank you, yes. Oh, let me try. I'm an actor. I'm great at getting into other people's heads. You expect Nico to transform into a rat. They are a mimic after all. But no, they just plop their big wooden ass on the streamer's shoulders. Hey, get off me, you... Ow! I think I'm getting the hang of it. This hair activates the arms, this hair's for the left knee, and the beard activates the nipples. Ow!
Oh no.
I don't know, Nico. It seems like the only thing pulling any of those hairs is make him yell, ow. Must be a glitch. Maybe I need to reset the controller inputs in the settings. What settings? This person's settings, silly. I wonder how you change a person's settings. I guess with a brain surgery? I can help. I know I've got a scalpel in my purse somewhere. Yes, I'm itching to perform some amateur brain surgery. It's been weeks. Haha, girls have all sorts of wacky things in our purses, don't we? You know it, sis. Now, we'll start with an incision at the cerebellum. No way, crazy bitch. I'm out of here. Aw, dang. Now I have to learn a whole new controller from scratch. At least you all can play the demo without having to perform brain surgery. No, my boldness, which is probably for the best to gain +2 fun and boldness. My boldness! No!
Off to find some juicy gossip.
My boldness, no! You're in front of the hotel wasting time. A taxi stops right in front of you because why else would you be standing there doing nothing? You're too embarrassed to tell the driver, so you get in and he takes you for a ride. Wow, this city is great! Skyscrapers, several museums. Is it? No, it's okay. The text is okay. Neoplasticism Museum. Suspicious holes in the ground. No wonder they set up the con here. This truly is one of the top cities worldwide. Too bad these aren't locations in the game, so there is no art for them. But you can imagine them in your head and gain +2 creativity in the process. Later, Nico asks to stop at the hotel for an ambitious cosplay change. You, Liam, and April agreed to go back with them and help them get dressed. Am I not zoomed? Why am I zoomed out? It's probably because someone was walking around here. Why am I zoomed out? Who zoomed me out? Where does this belt go? That's the belt that... Oh, okay. That holds the sheath for my black dagger. Not to be confused with my grave dagger, my blacker dagger, or the sheath I keep my phone in. What about this belt? That's the thigh belt that holds the two shin belts in place. Never leave home without it. Why does this character need shin belts? Do they serve any practical purpose? They serve a great purpose. They make me look really cool. To each their own. If wearing an impractical amount of belts make you feel confident, go for it, queen. Fair enough. Okay, I've got one last belt here. Where does it go? That one's, I don't remember where that one goes actually. Maybe it just goes in the trash. No, every belt is necessary to give depth to this character. Everyone knows a JRPG protagonist's power is directly proportional to the amount of belts they're wearing. Sorry, do you know where to put this belt? That is a special extra belt for punishing hot people who have been naughty. Wink. Maybe we should use this one to actually hold up your pants?
Good call.
Oh, good call. Why wasn't that our first guess? Well, who remembers a regular belt when you're wearing all these other way more awesome looking belts? Such overindulgence. I long for the day when JRPGs embrace the superior pants holding accessory. Elastic waistbands? No, suspenders, of course. Suspenders are cool. They're a very clownish accessory. Liam, I didn't know you had a bit of clown in you. I don't. I am merely a connoisseur of all culture, clown culture included. Is that so? Can you give us a honk honk? Really? That's okay for me to say? Of course, clown culture is super welcoming. I give you the pass. Honk honk. Your accent could use some work, but I think you got the makings of great clownery in you, my friend. You gain +2 smarts for figuring out where the belt goes, but lose -2 charm finally, where I think we are getting this a little bit balanced. Not at all, but still. Okay.
Food and gossip, my favorite combination.
Nico. Board game night with the so it's like all the same for everyone. You and Nico go out to a fancy restaurant. This looks so cute. This is so cute.
Fancy.
Nico arrives in full Naruto cosplay and explains that after dinner they're going to their Chunin exam. You decide to come along mostly out of curiosity. It turns out that the Chunin exam is a lot of Nico screaming and punching the air behind the restaurant. You offer to be the exposition character in the stands commenting on the match. You're supportive like that. Comic.
I'm a genius.
You dive into comic work again. You're excited since the other day you had an idea for a kick-ass new character. You gotta admit this character is secretly based on a friend of yours, so you first gave them a call to check if they're okay with you using their likeness. What wacky scenario led to you getting your current job? Volunteering at a charity that provides forks for those in need of a fork. Creating choreography for aqua fitness instructors. Becoming the town's professional compliment giver by beating the former one in armed combat. 4 years of undergrad and 5 years of grad school to become a butler to a horse. Volunteering at a charity gives forks. Ugh, no, this is not balanced at all now. You need to make $50,000 in 2 weeks. How are you going to make a quick buck? The shady business of buying and reselling second-hand mayonnaise. Cheating at cards, but like a lot. Patenting several metaphors and charging poets to use them. Inventing a revolutionary product you recently thought of. Pants. Let's try to get some easy smarts. So we are gonna patent several metaphors. That's not smarts, that's fuck. No.
The others will never believe this.
We are not we are 100% not with these stats. We're not romancing Nico like that. You sit down to watch a panel about new proposed TTRPG classes. There are tons of cool options like insurance salesperson, horse with knife shoes, and Steve. Your mind is bursting with new TTRPG world-building ideas to counter a Steve's naturally overpowered abilities, giving you +2 smarts. Yes, Steve is definitely an overpowered class. Nico begged you in April to accept their extra tickets to Streamer Smash, the yearly boxing tournament for famous streamers. So that's where you go next. I guess this is fun, watching internet funny men beat each other to a pulp. Isn't that stupid after all? Yeah, it's super fun. That's why I signed you up to compete. You what? Yep, I want it to be a fun surprise. That is not a fun surprise. The bell rings, signaling the end of the match. What's left of the losing fighter is mopped out of the ring. Let's have a hand for reigning champion, says the referee. Her next opponent will be April 1st. Yeah, go get her, April. How the honk am I supposed to go get her? I didn't train for this at all. Why would you train? That go against the amateur fight club spirit of the Streamer Smash. Nico, I guarantee you that everyone here trained for this. My opponent definitely trained. Training is just one of the many paths to winning. There are other factors like muscle mass. I mean, your opponent surely relying on muscle mass. She's like 3 Aprils big. So, this is how I die. April's looking at you with puppy dog that's been sent to the kill shelter eyes. She's counting on you to help her get out of this boxing match alive. They say never bring a knife to a gunfight, but what about bringing a knife to a fist fight? Tell April that the term boxing is a misnomer. Boxes actually have nothing to do with the sport. This fun fact may prove useful somehow. Will this be a smarts or creativity thing? Let's go with the knife.
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure that isn't allowed. No, Zori has a point. This is basically the rock, paper, scissors of boxing. Knife will definitely beat fist. I agree with you there, at least. Also, I don't want to die, so I'll do the knife thing. Fantastic! Now we just need to get you a knife. Don't worry, I already have one in my purse for reasons.
Good call.
Oh, nice! You really came prepared to box. Look at this, folks, says the ref. April 1st is shaking things up by bringing a knife to the fight. This could be our biggest upset yet. What's this? It looks like April's opponent brought a knife as well. There'll be a match for the history books. Well, it was nice knowing y'all. April, don't panic. Remember what else Zori said? Never eat burritos before doing anal. It was good advice, but it's not helpful right now. No, the other thing. Never bring a knife to a gunfight. Oh, right. April reaches into her purse, pulls out a pistol, and shoots her opponent in the chest. Incredible! April 1st is our next new champion. Do you have anything to say to all your fans? Thank you all so much! As your new champion, my first order of business is to retire from wrestling forever. Honk honk! April treats you and Nico to some burritos to celebrate not dying. Sadly, that means there is no anal in your immediate future, but at least you got +2 boldness and -2 smarts.
I can't wait to
That
tell
was
everyone about this.
smart. Ah, we are so not romancing Nico. Ain't no way they're gonna romance us. We're having a great time at the con, so you decide to tell the world by tweeting, "Having a great time at the con." Good one. Unfortunately, that's enough bait for an online troll to reply, "You're a dumb fuck." Whatever happened to online etiquette? You're not going to let him ruin your day, so you engage in a spirited but respectful debate with him. After a while, the troll writes, "Sorry, my mistake. You're a fucking dumb fuck." You're definitely embarking on a journey of revenge when this con is over. You gain +2 boldness for not backing down from an online fight. You, Zoe, April, and Nico are chatting when you hear a squeal so high-pitched, it's a wonder it can be heard by creatures other than dogs. What was that? Did the hogs get out of the pan again? No, silly. That's the sound of a Category 5 fangirling event. Look over there. OMG! I love your psychic baby cosplay. I can't believe I find another PB fan here. She's shocked to find a psychic baby fan at a con. Does she get startled by the bananas in the produce aisle too? Haha, but so what, right? I'm just glad they're having fun. More fans join the fray. OMG! You guys like Psychic Baby too? We gotta be friends. You guys are into Psychic Baby? I found my people. Oh, a PB fan meetup? I'm in. Yikes, there are a lot of them now. Is this safe? Of course, what's unsafe about a group of fans giving each other fangasms? Well, they could melt together into a huge shambling amalgamation of unbridled fandom, like they're doing now? OMG! Roars the huge shambling amalgamation of unbridled fandom.
Dang.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's definitely a problem. Are we gonna get absorbed too? No, thank you. I am a lone cowherd, not a part of a fandom hive mind. This thing is gonna grow to kaiju-sized levels of fangirling if left unchecked. You gotta stop this before it gets truly out of control. Yeah, don't worry. In MonsterCon Monster Prom 3, I already dealt with kaiju. I fucked it. It's very easy. Wonder aloud which Psychic Baby season is the best to stir chaos within the amalgamation. Stop coming with theme adequate plans to solve your problems and just shoot repeatedly at the amalgamation. Is this smart or is this anything else? I want to pick this one. Ooh, nice can of worms you opened there, Zori. Season 2 is obviously the best one. The amalgamation quivers in agreement. Yes! Best season! Yes! Respectfully, Zoe, you're crazier than tits on a bull. Season 5 is the best season by far. Bits of the amalgamation begin shaking and yelling in Nico's favor. Season 5, yes! No, Season 2! How could you say Season 5 is better than Season 2? Season 2 was my childhood. What? How is that possible? Aren't you older than time itself? It's rude to ask a lady her age, Nico. Season 2 is the best season, damn it. I'd die for Season 2. Well, I'd kill for Season 5. I'd unmake civilizations, level mountains, and evaporate oceans for Season 2. Well, I'd eat my hat for Season 5. No, I didn't mean that. I'm sorry, Hetty. Please forgive me for even considering it. Look, your pointless argument is destroying the amalgamation. It's true, you watch the amalgamation melt into various factions of people screaming about which season of this children's cartoon is worth dying for.
After all,
Phew, we saw enough chaos and drama to turn that burgeoning fan club into a heated mob. Good work, gang. I'm sorry I yelled at you, Nico. I got too heated. Can you forgive me? I reckon I can, Zoe. Nothing like a little fandom screaming match between friends, right? Ha, yeah. It's no fun being the party pooper, but it's no fun. No. But it's no fun getting absorbed by a glob of rabid fans either. You gain +2 creativity, but must lose -2
To
boldness.
find some juicy gossip.
No. Bad. What are these? This is horrible. You suddenly realize your phone is dead. Good thing you're at the merch hall. You find a stand where someone's selling chargers. You want to buy one, but you feel bad about buying something so not nerdy. The vendor signs and draws an ooh face on the charger. Sold! You gain +2 charm for your kawaii phone charger. Later, you and April meet up with Nico and Zoe to check out the booth for Easy Cheesy, our popular mobile gacha game. I can't believe they're giving out free download codes for General Gorgonzola. We are gonna be the envy of the forums.
Justice will prevail.
Hold on, General. The White Ranger's coming to rescue you from your loot box prison. I still don't get why this game is so popular. All you do is click on prize boxes and unlock characters, right? No, you don't understand. You click on prize boxes and unlock the coolest characters ever. Here, you can try it out on my phone.
wow.
Fine, so I guess I just click here and ooh, I unlocked someone. She's cute. Hello, welcome to the Easy Cheesy booth. We are at your General Gorgonzola download code. Here are your General Gorgonzola download codes. Give it to me. Yay, my life is now complete. Click, click. I got another one. He looks so yummy. You seem like dedicated fans. What if I told you there were more exclusive characters you could unlock?
Zoe,
I'd say slap my ass and call me mommy because I'm in. Me too, we're willing to do anything for these gachas, aren't we, Rangers? Can't, talk, must, click. I love consumers with such single-minded devotion. We're running 2 promotions right now. Just complete the necessary task and you'll get your prize. These tasks seem kinda sketch, but you're not one to question anything with such cool gachas on the line. What do you pick? Commit crimes in the name of the game for Lady Camembert. Reconnect with your estranged childhood best friend and convince them to download the gacha game. For Pepper Jack, I say commit 5 crimes. Hopefully this is not gonna take our smarts away. How bold! Just come back with your video proof of the crimes you committed and you're all set.
Oh.
It's 5 crimes committed between the 4 of us, right? Nice try. 5 crimes apiece. 12 crimes committed as a group. Final offer. You drive a hard bargain, but it's a deal. I don't suppose you want a job on our sales
Fuck
team.
yeah.
Only if you're higher known felons. Come on, gang, it's crime time. Oh, do we have to do crimes? Rangers are supposed to be good guys. Nico, there is a lady camembert on the line. This is worth it.
Good point.
True, what was I thinking? Let's go. One glorious crime spree set to a 2010s party rock anthem later. Let's see, we've got littering, vandalism, murder, Grand Theft Auto, another murder, arson, jaywalking. Ooh, a triple murder, points for style. And what's this one? I don't get it. 4 counts of voter fraud. Okay, there seems to be more than enough here. Here are your Lady Camembert download codes. You earned them. Keep playing easy cheesy. Remember, we have blackmail material if only you ever stop. That was fun, but I still don't get why you committed 2 extra murders, April. I wanted to be thorough in case any of you fell short. Aw, how thoughtful. You gain +2 boldness for committing crimes in the name of gotchas, but lose -2 charm. Okay, at least
I can't wait to
a
tell everyone about this.
little bit more. We're starting to balance things out. Now we need a little bit of more smarts and less creativity. You sit down to play a really complicated European board game. You don't want to make a fool of yourself, so you pick up the manual and start reading. Days pass, seasons change, cities crumble and are covered in sand. When you finish the manual, you find yourself alone in an empty post-apocalyptic wasteland. Just kidding, you fell asleep. But what you did get to read of the manual was +2 fun. You decide to attend a Japanese cuisine class with Nico and April. It starts with a sake tasting. Now you're being taught how to prepare sushi, and you're wondering if getting everyone tipsy and then giving them knives was the best idea.
Ah,
Whoa! Are they gonna give us a real fish to kill? So hardcore! Oh, can I fillet it? My motor control is like so good right now. Go for it. Have you filleted a fish before? No, but how different can they be from people, really? April is saved from elaborating on that when the instructor plops a live octopus on your table. Wait, do they want us to kill an octopus? Oh, I ate some very good octopus on this trip. No, octopi are too smart to eat. They can open jars and feel love. Right? I just watched that documentary. What's it called? My Octopus PhD Professor? Yeah, with a nice octopus who likes the dude. You don't think this is the octopus from the movie, do you? It could be. We gotta save him. This little fella didn't get a PhD just to die. Yes, yeah, great idea, Nico. You're like the smartest person I know. I know, just let me chug the rest of the sake, then we'll save this octopus's life. There's a cogent discussion to be had about the ethics of eating intelligent creatures, but you're all way too tipsy to have it. So instead, it's time to save this octopus before someone turns it into a delicious taco onigiri. But how? Stab someone and get the octopus to treat them. If the octopus happens to be a good surgeon, it'd be unethical to eat it due to all the lives it could save. Play tentacle hentai on the projector. Chances are people won't feel like eating octopus after watching that. I'll go for stabbing so I can get some boldness.
That's great.
Sorry, that's gotta be the best idea you've ever had. So, who should get stabbed? Should we play rock, paper, scissors, or without a warning, April stabs you in the leg? Are we even surprised?
No!
April, why'd you stab them with the sushi cutting knife? That's unsanitary. Don't worry, silly goose. I brought my stabbing knife from home. Oh, smart. Not smart. Not smart at all. You didn't think this through. You collapse on the floor. Sorry? Focus. You can't bleed out yet. You'll ruin the plan. Time to save my friend, little guy. You got this. Nico tries to put a scalpel into one of the octopus's tentacles, but it's not responding. Wait, I just realized this plan was flawed from the start. How can the octopus operate on Zori if he hasn't even studied medicine? His PhD is probably in philosophy or something.
Oh, no.
Fudge, you're right. I'll look up medical schools nearby. You pass out. When you wake up, your leg wound has been stitched shut and April and Nico are staring at you. Oh, hey, did the octopus finally treat me? Nah, after you passed out, the con organizers called an ambulance. But all that chaos shut the workshop down, so we were able to free the octopus. Good. Did you take it into the ocean? What? No, we left it in a medical school 5 blocks away. Don't worry, in 6 to 9 years it'll be ready to perform surgery, I'm sure of it. April and Nico high five. Have they been drinking more sake? Well, at least you got +2 boldness, but you lost -2 fun and a lot of blood. It's shopping time! I don't know, is it a good idea to alter my stats in any way? Let's try to alter our stats a little bit. Might not be a good idea, but a little gambling. Money Montgomery. The amount of all stats gained or lost from events is now doubled. We're fucked. We're fucked now. Pleasure doing business with you. We're so fucked. This is so bad. This is so bad. If we lose any smarts...
Juicy.
Another day, another morning to devote to the comic you're working on. Time to brainstorm. You're at the lamest office party ever. As the free spirit you are, you choose a non-conventional activity to have a good time no matter what. Doing an unsolicited impression of a goose. Crying in public. Giving someone the side eye as a form of accepted social violence, drinking a preposterous amount of ranch dressing. None of these sound smart. I'm sorry, crying in public sounds very fun. Oh no, next Friday there's not 1 but 4 amazing events. Which one will you attend? The crowning of most handsome duck of the spring, the annual Charades Championship, and the Winter Purge Night, the long-awaited ska band competition at Little Elijah's Bar Mitzvah. Are charades smart? Because I'm thinking about the purge, but like, are charades? Charades. Charades. That's how you pronounce it. Oh my god. Charades. Let's try the charades. No, that's not smart. That's not smart at all. No. Our stats.
The others will never believe this.
Our stats. We need smart. You're sitting at the main stage for a panel titled Are Dating Sims Back? The stage is empty. After a few minutes, a shy-looking guy approaches the mic and says, "They're not, because they never left to begin with." Yay! The audience goes crazy. Crazy for dating sims. You gain +2 smarts for learning dating sims will never stop being cool. Next up is a panel with the author of everyone's favorite sprawling, saucy space opera, Supernovas of Tomorrow. Thank you all for coming. I'm sure you're hoping to hear news about the last book in my series. Yes, he's finally announcing the release. The final showdown between Space Good and Space Evil is upon us. I hope Lady Cassiopeia and Lord Haley finally confess their feelings for each other.
Zoe.
I hope they finally fuck nasty. Well, yeah, I assume that was implied. There is no easy way to say this, so I'll just say it. I am delaying the release of the last book for at least another year. What? Why? Most illogical. Yeah, I've recently gotten really into ant farming. It's kinda cutting into my writing time, but you'll support my passions, right? Man, I was really looking forward to that finale. Can't we convince him to finish the book sooner? Ransom always works. Let's kidnap his precious ants and mail him their squashed corpses until he writes the book.
Just kidding.
Haha, I'm just joking. Unless... Nah, coercion doesn't work, but it's not coercion if the author makes the decision himself with a little help. Sorry, how can we nudge him in the right direction? During the Q&A, take the mic and narrate a very engaging anecdote. Once the author gets hooked, refuse to finish it and hold a narrative Mexican standoff with him. Usually when an author doesn't want to write their own book, the solution is to get a ghostwriter. Logic dictates you should step the author so he becomes a ghostwriter. Good idea. Here, is my knife. Why do you have a knife? You never know when you'll need to butter some toast.
Sounds legit.
Oh, that makes sense. It doesn't unless hunting knife are suddenly good for spreading butter, but whatever, you approach the stage. Partner, that person has a knife. Should we intervene? Most of these panels have audience participation segments. If it's one of those, we wouldn't want to jump in and ruin it. You stab the author, and after several upsetting minutes of writhing and screaming, he becomes a ghost. A reaper appears to claim his soul. Ah, that's Mila. Hello, darling. I'm here to escort you to the afterlife. Looks like you're going to the good one. The good one? I like that one. Oh boy. Oh wait. I can't take you yet. It says here you have unfinished business. What?
You reap what you
Sorry,
sow,
this
darling.
happens sometimes. Maybe there's someone you need to apologize to, or an 8-book saga you haven't finished writing. Whatever it is, another Reaper will come for you when you're sorted it out. Good luck with that. Bye. Fine. I guess I'll finish the book then. Are you happy now? We're super happy. You did it, Zori. You're a hero. And a murderer, but mostly hero. Everyone applauds for you and your marvelous heroic stabbing. See? They're all cheering. It was definitely part of the show. Gotcha. Nerds sure are weird. You gain +4 boldness for stabbing a celebrity, but lose -4 creativity. Okay, our stats are almost balanced.
Look at the lights.
We need some smarts. We need more smarts. Okay, let's try to go get boldness, because boldness is always, like not always, but usually the opposite of smart. So maybe it'll help us a little bit. You're roaming around the lobby when a tiny little dude pulls your shirt and whispers, "Hey, you need water. It's important to stay hydrated." He offers you a bottle. You get so nervous about the social interaction that you temporarily forget how to properly use a bottle. You water yourself like the awkward little flower you are. You thank the stranger who's left confused. Well, maybe it's not so bad. What if the water was laced? Good thing you didn't manage to drink it like a normal person. You gain +2 boldness for navigating a potentially dangerous situation. You know what? I want to make some tea, drink some water, because I've been talking for an hour now, so I'll make some quick tea. Why are you laying next to my light? You're so cute. I'll make some quick tea and I'll be back. Initiating the pee sequence. I am back. I have some very nice green tea. And I put a little bit of mint into it. You know what I should do? I should buy fresh mint and put it into tea, because that's very tasty. I should put it into my shopping list. Put this into the shopping list. Fresh mint. Text me this right now. Yes. I am back with my tea. My mic is on. Not. Oh, okay. Why are you texting P in my chat? Don't pee in my chat. Later, you're walking around when you see Nico surrounded by a group of onlookers and a roaring campfire. Witness me, fellow nerds. I, Nico, will now triple cartwheel over this bed of flames. Miraculously, Nico completes the stunt unharmed, but the same can be said for their costume. Their clothes and sword burn off their body. What happened? I'm supposed to be impervious to fire. Did I go out of character for a second or something? Who can say? At least I know how to fix it, or rather, I know someone who does. My friend Sasha's a genius at cosplay repair, and he never misses SpookyCon. Nico texts their friend, who shows up 15 minutes later with a sewing kit the size of your suitcase. Good lord, you really did a number on this one, Nikki. I know, I'm sorry, but you can fix it, right? Like you ever need to ask. I'll just need to get your measurements real quick. Lift your arms for me. Chest looks good, shoulders looks good, hips look very good. Now spread your legs so I can measure your inseam. This doesn't pinch, does it? No. Good, good. What about this? Ha! That tickles! Stop messing around! Dang, these two have crazy chemistry. You're low-key horny about it until you remember you're trying to score a date with Nico. But how are you supposed to compete with Daddy Longfingers here? It's so over. Okay, I should have your costume ready in a few hours, but I can't help you with the sword. I'm a tailor, not a blacksmith. But I need the sword. It's not lore accurate otherwise. We are so back. Now you have a chance to prove yourself to Nico. Improvise a cosplay sword for them. You can't fix the sword, but you can cosplay as a sword. It shows commitment, and it sort of counts as couples cosplay. Definitely does. This is the second most important reason you brought your dragon dildo today. Wrap it in cardboard and call it a sword. Ah, this is very warm. This is too hot. Nope, nope, I'm not gonna. Okay, I want to cosplay as a sword. Aw, Zori, I can't believe you do that for me. I do have some leftover fabric and cardboard. I could probably whip up a sword cosplay for your friend. Thank you, that'd be great. I'll help Zori to get into character while you work. First off, swords are inanimate objects, so try to empty your brain and be as still as possible. Got it? No thoughts? Head empty? Only sword. Exactly, but don't be afraid to add some sexiness to it. Make people scared, horny for you to plunge your long, hard blade into their throbbing sheath. You truly say the weirdest shit, Nikki. You swing rigidly, yet somehow still sexily, back and forth, making sword sounds for good measure. Look at that, you're a natural. Okay, Zori, try this on. Yup, looks pretty good for such short notice. It looks perfect. With that costume and Zori's ace sword impression, we've got this contest in the bag. Definitely, but maybe you should practice wielding them first. Oh, good call. Nico, with all their sexy muscles, is easily able to lift you by the ankles and swing you around. So freaking hot. You gain +4 creativity but lose -4 fun. We are so not balanced at all. We are so not balanced. Let's go for fun. You're feeling lucky, so you enter a Poker 2 tournament. These nerds sure play hard. You get a Royal Flush, which could be great if one of the other players didn't play Sakrant, Commander of the Nether Galaxy. Lucky for you, you had a Helmet of Chaos up your sleeve. You equip it in your Royal Flush and beat the shit out of Sakrant. Heck yeah. All this nonsense makes gambling at least +2 fun. You, Zoe, Nico and April sign up for the dating sim tournament because you're in the mood for a little competition, but you're still your usual horny you. Welcome to the official Breakfast Academy tournament. Get ready for a fierce competition full of love, thirst, and cereal.
Fuck yeah.
You guys are in trouble. I'm ready to beat and or eat everyone's ass. You will never defeat me. I will stop at nothing to prove I'm the best at having breakfast. Is that what the game is about? Am I the only one who's played it? I've played a little. Enough to fuck all of the romanceable characters and get this cereal forker secret ending. Ooh, someone really likes dating cereal mascots, huh? Oh, I also want. Oh, so that's what the game's about. How do you win though? Isn't this single player? Should we all hold the same controller? Hold your horses. All your questions will be answered in due time. First, let's start the tournament. If the tournament's about to start, I think now is due time. Alright, you got me. I came up with the idea for a dating sim tournament and got carried away. I thought maybe if I set it up, it would make sense on its own, but it doesn't. The tournament is doomed.
Justice will
Do
prevail.
not despair, my friend. We'll save the day. There's always hope at the bottom of the cereal bowl. That's the attitude, Nico. Is there also a solution down there? I thought I'd find one thanks to the power of the pep talk. But no, sorry. Everyone seems bent on writing checks they can't cash. It's up to you to come up with a way for the dating sim tournament to work. Contestants take turns to read the text aloud. Whoever can make every line sound horny wins. Everyone who plays the dating sim ends dating the fictional character. But you gotta measure whose feelings are the truest. Make them all write wedding vows. I don't think we're gonna win this one anyway with our smarts, and none of these look smart. So I'll say the wedding vows. That's a great idea, or at least better than any I had. You can start preparing your vows. Guys, I'm pretty stumped. What are you going to write? Can I copy you?
Let's go all rule
Sure, if
34.
you like what you hear, here is mine. I promise I will fill all of my mouths with your warm milk every single night. I hope Ed is not listening to me. Ooh, that's good. Now you, April. Oh, this silly little letter? You don't want to hear it. Come on, April, April, April. All right, here goes nothing. Captain Honeydew, when I met you, you were dating the Chocoduke, but I knew our love would triumph over that bitter bitch. Today, I stand before you, ready to commit to your sweet taste for my entire life. Aww. I may not eat you for breakfast every day, as per my dentist's advice, but I can promise I will treasure your sweet, savory censored until I die. On weekends and special nights, I will put your delicate dripping censored in my mouth and in my censored. And when I'm feeling frisky, I will censor your censored, and then I'm all over my censored. The horny clown wins the tournament. Oh my gosh, this is such an honor. I'm really just a casual gamer. And Captain Honeydew's wife, so back off, bitches. Hooray, you gain +4 creativity for writing love letters to serial mascots, but lose -4 fun. We are so unbalanced.
Off to find some juicy gossip.
We are so unbalanced. You find a stand at the merch hall that sells hyper-realistic VR headsets. Sells. You buy one immediately. VR is the future. You put it on and you see your surroundings. Yep, it's a scam. The headset is basically a football helmet and a pair of glasses. No refunds allowed, but the headset looks good on you. Like +2 charm good. You're checking out the merch stalls with April and Nico when you find Dog chatting up someone.
Hi there.
Hey, it's my friends. Nico, April, Zori, I'd like to introduce you to my new girlfriend, Yang Yang. Hi. Dougie's told me so much about you. Wow, you two are super kawaii. I can feel the beauty of love radiating off of you. There is certainly an energy here. How did you two meet exactly? We locked eyes from across the aisle and she said, hey, if you buy 10 of my zines, I'll be your girlfriend. So I did.
No.
It was like a real life fairy tale. I hate to be a downer, but it sounds like she's just taking advantage of you to sell zines.
I will punish you.
What? That's terrible! How dare you abuse the power of love to sell things, you villain! That's not what I'm doing. Anyway, Doggy Poo, look at these zines here. Aren't they nice? Won't you buy me one? Or maybe 20?
Not complaining.
Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie, but I'm pretty much out of money. Please? You know gift giving is my love language. Right, love language. I definitely know how to speak that. She just wants your money, dog. You're just buying her the zines that she sells. This evil temptress is scamming you. Get away from her. Doggy, I don't like your friends. They're mean. You should spend less time with them and more time with my zines. I mean me. Okay, fuck this. It's time to draw a wedge between this woman and dog so he breaks off this relationship. You're rushing this dog. Gift giving is like a fifth base. Before that, you have to learn what all the other baseball metaphors are. If you want to financially support her, it's way more romantic to share a joint account. She might even be aroused by how big your debt is. None of these are smart options. I'm not getting any smart options. I say the big dad.
Golly.
Gosh, I don't know. Is my dad really that impressive? Of course, your debt is enormous. It's amazing that such a girthy debt can fit into your tiny bank account. If you made a joint with that massive dad, you'd definitely be fucking someone hard in the ass. What? In a hot way, of course. Honk honk. Hey, we keep repeating that a lot. It feels redundant. Let's refer to it as a D from now on.
talking.
Yeah, good idea. Dogs, huge D. Several death-related innuendos later. You're back, Doggy Boo. Did you stop by the ATM? Actually, I was wondering if you wanted to make a joint bank account. It'd be easier for me to support your art that way. Oh, yes, I love this idea. You're such a charmer, Doggy. Don't be shy, dog. Show her a picture of your big D. She'll be speechless. Doug shows her his bank account. She is indeed speechless. I think we should break up. Sorry, I'm only attracted to people I can leech off of financially. Bye. Aww.
Senpai!
Don't be sad, Senpai. I think you dodged a bullet. Not everyone can handle that much D. Wanna get some churros to cheer you up? Don't worry, it's on me. Oh yes, thank you. You all go get some churros losing -4 fun! But gaining +4 charm for Dog's big D. No! No! Our stats!
Finally,
Why did
a
I
chance
do
to rest
this?
my wings.
Why did I buy this stats thing in the store? We will never find out what is actually located inside the mimic's chest. Their dream job, hobbies, improv. Yes. I love improv. As a cosplayer, regular acting isn't enough. You gotta be fast on your feet to adapt to any situation. Maybe. Oh, so cute. Maybe you prepared your cowboy character, then suddenly you're approached by 3 space marines during the con.
Yeah.
Not your regular cowboy encounter, certainly. Exactly, Zori. No rehearsing prepares you to a situation like that. But thanks to improv, I can avoid getting nervous and quickly come up with a suitable line such as, "Howdy, partners! Tell me, do you have cows in space?" Impressive. Yeah, improv has given me so much. And it's also how I came to meet Liam and the whole group. I'm sure there's a story there. Yeah, we attended improv classes together. We became fast friends. Liam, friendly, incredible. Well, he was his usual tsundere. I'd be all like, "Hey, so if you were an ice cream, what flavor would you be?" And he would be all like, "Can you please stick to the improv? This is disrupting the class." Which is of course his way of saying, "That's an ingenious question, but I can't be seen admitting this in public." We were thick as thieves. One day I was running some errands when I saw him at a cafe with some friends. We locked eyes, and his eyes were saying, "Nico, it's about time we met outside of class. Join us, I want to introduce you to my friends."
Really?
You got all that from just looking at his eyes? Yeah, you gotta achieve that sort of non-verbal communication with all your improv partners so you can properly yes and each other.
Makes sense.
Makes sense. So the least I could do was to accept Liam's offer and join them at the cafe. The rest is history. Apparently after that, Nico instantly won the hearts of the rest of the group. This doesn't come as a surprise to you. They just do that, don't they? They won you over in the same way. I don't think we can win them over though. Before you know it, the con's almost over, and it's time to put the finishing touches on your con. We are not gonna have a date for this con. Bring it home with one last brainstorming session. Which of these situations would embarrass you the most? Casing a horse by mistake, 12 consecutive defeats at trivia night, drunkenly fighting someone at a bar because they pointed out that you couldn't buy Spain even if you wanted to, your grandma trying to get closer to you by getting into skateboarding, let's say 12 consecutive defeats at trivia night with hopes that it'll get us some smarts. No, are fun! You've received a letter that could change everything. What is it? A love letter from the King of France. A letter of acceptance for the National Russian Roulette team. Once in a lifetime 2-for-1 churro promotion at the House of Churros. An invitation to join a Regency-themed boy band. Which one of these is fun? I say that this would be the funnest one, right? It is indeed fun. Now we somehow need to get our smarts and our fun at the same level as the rest of them.
I can't wait to tell everyone about this.
Why am I unzoomed again? Who unzoomed me? I didn't unzoom you. Stop unzooming. But I didn't do it with the camera. I was zoomed just right now. I remember I was checking and I was zoomed in. Yes. The audacity of some people. Ah! That's mean. I'll engage the P. Your P. The PP. Will you drink the tea? I made it. It's very good tea. Okay, let's go try to get some smarts and fun and whatever. You decide to watch a panel discussing fighting game archetypes, the grappler. Your main goal is to determine which archetype you'd be. Are you a grappler? Are you a zoner? By the end of the panel, you realize you are the very rare lover, a highly ineffective archetype for fighting games. Makes sense. You're a better fit for a dating sim. I definitely am. You can gain +2 smarts for achieving such self-awareness. You're having a great time hanging out with Nico today, except for one weird little thing. They keep writing down everything you do in a notebook. Oh my god, are they getting ready to do a cosplay of me or something? So you get the receipt for your slushie, but not when you bought that hot dog earlier. I see. Hey Nico, what's with the note-taking? Oh, don't mind me. I'm just recording everything you do so I can study it later. Can I ask why? It's something I do for all my cosplays. Understanding the core of the character is the key to effective cosplaying, you know? But what cosplay needs you to study me? My cosplaying of you, silly. You're cosplaying me? Yeah, I asked you if I could last night, remember? Flashback to where you were fast asleep last night. Sorry, stop screaming, it's just me. Nico, what time is it? Don't know, like 3 AM? Anyway, I just had the best idea. Imagine me as you. Can I please? Yeah, sure, just turn off the light. I thought that was just another one of my weird erotic dreams. My only problem is you make so many weird and contradictory choices in a day, I just can't work out what your core is. Do you have any idea? You don't know what the core of being Zori is either. Use the call your therapist lifeline. You're unsure what's deep inside yourself. Maybe Nico could check by putting a finger inside one of your holes and seeing what they find. Does any of those look like smart or fun? I don't know. I don't know what these choices are. Like, this kinda looks like fun, but it might not be. It might be charm, and I don't need more charm. And this, I also don't know what this is. This could be smart. But also, what if it's something like creativity, and I get more creativity like this? The core of being Zori. The call your therapist lifeline. The calling a therapist does seem like a smart option, right? What else can it be if not smart? But also, what if this is fun? And it's gonna take my fun away. This thing ruined my whole run. Gambling is bad. See, this is why gambling is bad. It's gonna ruin your whole life, just like this gambling once ruined my whole run. And I'm not gonna have a date at the end of the con. Okay, let's call our therapist.
Good call.
Great idea. Your therapist must be even more of an expert on you than you. I think it's her day off, but I've got her home number. I'll call now. At your therapist's house, she just sat down with her husband for a romantic dinner. Hey, sweetie, I know things are rocky lately since I've been so busy with that nightmare client, but now I have a day off. I wanted to... is that the phone? Sorry, one sec. Hello? Sorry? I told you to stop calling this number. If this is the result of one of those ridiculous choices you keep making, I told you need to wait until office hours to... An emergency? What kind of emergency? Okay, I can't believe I'm having to say this, but needing to find your core so your crush can cosplay you is not an emergency. Actually, scratch that. I can believe I'm having to say this, because this is exactly the type of bullshit you always pull. No, don't put your friend on... Hello? Nico, I presume? Right, you want to know what I really think of Zori. They're an annoying, attention-seeking, boundary-stomping, horny, reckless, pain in the ass. Now, don't ever contact me again. Wow, she really nailed you. That was super helpful. This cosplay is going to be great. I can't wait to show you. Thanks for all your help. You gain +4 smart. No, fun. You gain +4 smarts and self-knowledge, but lose -4 fun since you feel your therapist was a little harsh there.
Look at the lights.
We need to get our fun back. We need to get our fun back ASP. You enter a competitive tarot tournament because you're reckless enough to gamble your entire future. After several hanged men and burning towers, you decided to harness the power of celestial bodies. With your best Yu-Gi-Oh! Impression, you throw down Pluto. Pluto isn't a planet anymore, you're playing with an old deck. You're disqualified and your opponent also predicts that you'll die of chlamydia. Well, you just gained +1 terrible fate, you also got +2 fun before dying from chlamydia means at some point you'll get laid. Later, you're sharing a meal with Nico at a nearby restaurant. What could be more romantic than a candlelit meal for two? Ah, this mana-filled margarita titillates my magical titillates my magical palate. My spell slots are fully replenished. So, like having dinner with Gale. Well, maybe it'd be more romantic if they weren't cosplaying right now, but hey, Nico wouldn't be Nico if they weren't wearing cosplay. Fuck, sorry I got distracted by the thought of Nico not wearing cosplay. Or anything else. So, Zori, where shall our adventure take us next? Perhaps to the tailor? I'm overdue for a new robe. Maybe, but I was wondering if we could do something more intimate. Oh, I see what you mean. You wanna swap backstories. Mine is long, since wizardry is older than time itself. They'll start at the beginning when my mother and father felt their first lustly urge toward... No, I don't wanna hear about your parents' lusty urges. Ah, right, I'm so sorry. How about we do something totally unsexy to get it off your mind? I know, let's take the wizard's vow of celibacy to strengthen our magical bonds. Alakazam, celibacy rocks. Abraca, don't look at my cock. No, you Abraca do wanna see Nico's cock or pussy or third tongue, whatever they got going on down there. Getting them to break character is out of the question, but surely wizards do sexy things too. How can you bring this encounter to the next level? Wizard challenge. Can they use their magic staff to make your clothes disappear? Play White Wizard. Don't listen to me. Play White Wizard, the fantasy version of playing Doctor. Nico will use their magic to tend to your wounds. Wink. Ah! What are you doing here? Why are you making faces? I didn't. I would hope that this is a more fun option. I think it's the fun. I think this is more like charm or something. I don't know. I hope.
Now you're talking.
A wizard challenge? I accept. Nico leads you back to your hotel room. You silently thank yourself for saving your last good pair of underwear for today. Behold, the place where I cast my most enchanting spells. Lay on the summoning circle and we'll see what my magic staff can make rise. Nico uses their staff to remove your clothes. You surrender yourself to the moment, listening to them recite their weirdly sexy rhymes.
Hocus pocus.
Ta-da! Now for my next trick, I'll cast the spell on myself too. Yes, please. Bam! Well, you look very nice, but I've also seen you like this plenty of times. True. And I feel less wizardy without my costume. I'm sure you're still packing some magic. Why don't you show me your fireballs? Wink. Alright. Nico reaches into their chest and pulls out a handful of cloth balls soaked in gasoline. I completely forgot I made this prop. Check it out. Nico lights the fireballs aflame. They're very flammable. Things are heating up in here. By which I mean the room caught on fire and they had to evacuate the entire hotel. I'm starting to think the fireball stunt isn't safe enough to work. Yeah, I was kinda, talking about your actual balls. Wait, you meant Oh, sorry for any misunderstanding. I'll get it right next time. Why is this one suddenly more horny than all of the previous ones? All of the previous ones were less horny, I think. Loving that there's a next time. You gain +4 smarts. No, for the wizard challenge, lose minus for fun. No more fun, or fun. You're losing fun. This is very bad. No. What do we do? What do we do? No. We are not fun. We are not fun enough. This is very bad. We have 2 more times we can try to balance our stats. I am this close to googling which question goes to which stat just so I can romance Nico. I'm this close to googling it. I don't really need anything else, but let's try going for boldness. You've tried, you're tired from all of the shenanigans at the con, but a severe case of FOMO prevents you from going back to the hotel. If you take a power nap here in the lobby, you'll be well rested and technically not miss out. Lots of people trip on you, but they say nothing as they imagine you sleeping is a cosplay performance referencing some movie or anime. I've seen some guy do this at the bus station yesterday morning. He was also cosplaying some drunk sleeping character, and then his character was escorted out of the bus station by the police officer. What a crazy cosplay performance. Tea. You get some rest and +2 boldness from not giving a single fuck. Later, you're hanging out in the courtyard with your pals when you see a group of people smacking each other with foam weapons. It's a soft combat club. Look, violence is happening. Can we join? I'm down to try it. Do you think they'll let me use a broadsword? I always thought of myself as a broadsword guy. You'll need the broadest sword they have to defeat me. I'm taking you down. Nico and Doug take up their foam weapons, enter the arena, and start fighting. Doug swings at Nico, who falls dramatically to the ground. Wow, Doug, good swing. On one hand, I am moderately sad that Nico is dead now, as I had grown fond of them. But on the other hand, I am happy that you finally embraced violence. Nico stands up and laughs. Haha, you're a fool if you think that's enough to take me down. Wait, how the hell did Nico survive such a blow? Do they possess some immortal-like power they haven't disclosed so far? They are only foam weapons, Omen. Nobody's really getting hurt. What? What a highly ineffective material for weapons. Who's the idiot blacksmith behind this joke?
That was
Wow, Nico, that was fun and safe. Good match. Totally. Hey, Omen, Zori, we're done here. Wanna try? Of course. Come, Zori, let us show these weaklings a proper duel. Luckily, I always carry my own weapons, so I can easily avoid such blunders. What? Doug lends you the foam broadsword, which doesn't make you feel protected against Omen, as she's carrying what is absolutely a very real Morning Star. How the hell are you going to survive this? Souls-likes have taught you it's all about dodge, parry, roll. Since you aren't good at dodging or parrying, it's time to roll all around Omen. Maybe the trick for soft combat is those soft skills they taught you on your last job: active listening, emotional intelligence, and time management. I am sorry, but I cannot afford to lose any stats right now. I have to Google this. I have to Google the last two questions, otherwise I'm not gonna balance anything. What is wrong with my hair? What is happening with my hair? Ugh. Okay, that looks more normal. Not better, but more normal. Okay. Okay, so this one is the fun one, which I actually wanted to do. So this one is the fun one, and maybe we could get our fun back. Good plan! You roll around the arena like an armadillo on crack. Omen swings wildly, but she can't land a single hit, and with every missed hit, she gets madder. Stop it! Stay still so I can hit you, damn it! Oh no, Omen, don't hit me! I'm just an ooh little cinnamon roll! Gah, I don't even know what that means and it pissed me off! Don't you like my fancy rolling, Omen? It's so fancy they should call me the Rolls Royce! Shut up! Hey Omen, hey Omen, hey Omen, guess what? Do you know what my favorite type of music is? Rock and roll. Oh, I bet it's country. I've always thought they have big country energy. Nope, it's rock and roll. Get it? Sorry, you are the most annoying opponent I have ever faced. I am going to smash your stupid skull open. Just when I can catch you, bastard. Omen slowly collapses to the ground and passes out from exhaustion. Seems like that real metal Morningstar was heavy. You help Omen off the battlefield and back to your friends. You feel like you must have earned her respect now that you've bested her in soft combat. You look shattered, Omen. Do you want to go grab food? Maybe some sushi rolls? I'm going to fucking kill you. Omen tries to choke you to death, but she's so exhausted it only kills you a little bit. Adorable. You gain +4 fun for your resorting to video game logic, but lose -4 charm. They saw you rolling and they were definitely hating. Okay. I wouldn't call this balanced, especially with our fun. It's definitely very unbalanced, and I don't know where to get more fun. Okay, what is the lowest one? Charm. If we can get more fun here, maybe it can be more balanced, but like... Near the merge hall, you find a mysterious fortune-telling machine. There's a sign that says, "Ask a wish and Zoltar will grant it." Originality is not your strong suit, so you ask to be big. The machine spits out a ticket that says your wish is granted. You keep walking around waiting to get bigger. But you don't feel any different. Until you look at your butt. Yes, you now have a big, juicy +2 charm butt. Wishes do come true. One of the booths set up a claw game to attract attendees. But the claw machine was way more profitable than whatever game they were selling, so now it's just that. Doug, Liam, and Nico are here, and they seem totally hooked on this machine. Lol. Oh, Liam is wearing a different outfit, because I won it for romancing him. Wow, Doug, you're amazing at this. I didn't even know claw machines had high scoreboards. It's no big deal. I've got a claw machine at home. I use it instead of a fridge. On second thought, it might have been better to buy the fridge. Mesmerizing. Now get the dolphin with the chef hat. Not because I long to invite him to my Michelin-starred animal tea party, just because it looks challenging for you. Why is Liam such a cutie? Doug expertly grabs the dolphin plushie, but when he lifts the claw, you see a funny little man with a disapproving frown on his triangular face. Hey, what are you doing? This is my house. Stop taking my furniture. Whoa, who are you? I'm Splunk Douglas, the crane gnome. How dare you wake me up from my 100-year slumber? I don't understand. Why are you only mad at us? Don't people take things from your house all the time? Oh no, nobody gets anything out of claw machines except for me. You poor little triangle baby, all alone, trapped inside this claw machine. We need to find you a home. This is his home, Nico. Weren't you listening? Never! Well, if you really want Splunk Douglas out of this claw machine, I'm sure Zori had some ideas. Bad ideas, but ideas. Dress him up like a newborn and swap him with a baby at the local hospital. Set the claw machine on fire. Then Splunk can buy a real house with insurance money. This is a very funny one. Damn it, this is creativity and charm. This is creativity and charm. This is not gonna give me fun. I mean, that's gonna... can try the charm, I guess. This is the charm, right? Ah, yes, your fondness for arson is well documented, Zori, but how will we light? Said Fire. Oh, there's actually more gasoline and a lighter inside the machine. I'll just fish them out real quick. Hey, give those back. Those are for my tiny car and my tiny cigars. Don't worry, little guy. Soon all of that stuff will be on fire anyway. What? That only makes me more worried. Look at me burning all this capitalist merchandise. Those anarchists who laughed at me in the 1800s will finally take me seriously. Everybody except for Splunk happily sets fire to the claw machine. Doug fishes Splunk out of the machine and Nico pats the crying little man on the back. It's okay. Look, now you can make an insurance claim and get a bunch of money for a new, better home. What's insurance? While everyone considers the implications of this, a tiny fire brigade arrives to put out the blaze. Wait, It looks like Splunk recognizes one of the firefighters. The one with the donut for a head? Torpa, you came back! I mean, yeah, I'm a firefighter and this is a fire, but I must admit, this fire reminds me of the ardor of our former love. Wanna stay at my place tonight? Yes, we're heroes! No one can say we aren't! The two tiny people head off to Bone. Under the concession stand, you gain +4 boldness for fire, but lose -4 smarts? What? Those are not the right stats at all. What just happened? No, my fun is not balanced. Nico is not gonna go to the con with us. They're not gonna. Yes, exactly. Let's check our comic because this is not gonna. This is the only thing that's actually gonna happen at this con. Finally, the art gang gathers round to put all the pieces of your greatest masterpiece together. Time to see the fruits of your labor. Oh my god. Caught in Your Silk revolves around Bruce, a humble young man who finds himself trapped in the entanglements of high society. The soul starts when he is hired by a rich family as their new fork provider. The family is known throughout the region as they have a reputation for the peculiar origin of their riches, officially owning the patents to several metaphors. All sorts of problems will blossom due to Bruce's humble upbringing as he struggles to learn the ways of the wealthy. His first challenge will be learning the complex etiquette for crying in public, a popular activity among the rich. Luckily, he will be tutored by the family's heir, Sasha, and lo and behold, educating Bruce will be the seed that blossoms into forbidden romance. If that wasn't enough, Sasha is already betrothed to the beautiful Marla, even though they seem to have incompatible natures. Still, Sasha is expected to announce his upcoming wedding to Marla during the biggest social event of the year, the annual Charades Championship. Bruce will need to work hard to earn an invitation to the prestigious event, but little does he know, love is never a simple thing. How has your spring been, gentlemen? Any news on scandals to share? My ears yearn for some delicious gossip. Well, if you consider gossip the lustful way in which our friend Sasha here gets lost at the sight of the new fork provider, I would bet anything that he dreams of losing his breath in that man's strong embrace. Yifeng, I see you found yourself filled with leisure if you had to turn my life for your latest entertainment. But is it true that what he says? What would become of your family if this was known? Surely they're still healing from the wounds of the humiliating family defeated trivia night. Haha, yes, scandal seems to be woven deep into your lineage, isn't it? Please allow me to use this in the novel I'm writing, my friend. I will use different names, of course. You wouldn't. And yet, I must admit, my life has been brimming with drama as of late. Then I must apologize for this. For this might make you pour your drink on your lap. I was given this letter last week. It's for you. You must want to read it. Okay, wait a second. This cannot be. It's a 2-for-1 churro promotion at the House of Churros. This changes everything. Another threat to complicate this cobweb even more. Can love ever be a simple thing? The con after party. We will not have the romance. We will not. You finally gather your courage and ask Nico to go to the con after party with you. That would be great, is what I'd say if I'd chosen another cosplay. You see, Rangers are all about power of friendship, not the power of friendship with benefits or the power of relationship. Sorry, but I have to stay in character.
Okay, I think this is
That was the last time you could bring yourself to show your face at the con. In fact, you pivoted away from nerd culture so hard that you ended up throwing yourself into sports. We got an achievement. That's not the right way to con. Who knew you could lose a con? And we lost indeed. Sadly, you're almost as bad at sports as you were at going to the after party alone. Oopsie. When you stream... Oh no, that's not the song. Before we knew it, the con has ended. It was just 4 days, but we could swear it felt like an entire lifetime. All sorts of misadventures took place, entire friendships blossomed, and we ourselves changed as people. The idea of going back to our day-to-day lives made us feel a bit disoriented. Promises were made of not growing apart, of meeting again soon. Still, we would lie if we said it didn't feel a bit sad to leave all that behind. But as each of us went our own way, we realized that wherever we went, these people would be there with us. And with that came a truth that to this day we hold close to our hearts. That no matter where we are, we belong. It's a thought that still gives us warmth, that makes us feel once again young and unafraid. And it reminds us that even as years go by, we will always be ready to start. When you stream, you will not believe that the company's treating you like you steal.
But you don't have to fear, it won't happen with me. We were meant to trust each other.
Trust each other, yes.
His music's awesome. Make sure to call me if you need the good song. This is the moment. I bid you all welcome
Of the streamer's version
of
to
Monster
the
Credits
mother song.
Technically this time I made the other credit song, so you can really stream that one. But we couldn't pass the chance to include this thank you, and I'm charging for both songs, so who am I to say no? Don't be shy, subscribe and like, 'cause when you stream,
You would not believe what you have to be. As some companies treating you like you're stealing.
but you don't have to fear, it won't happen with me. We were meant to trust
Each other.
His music's awesome. Make sure to call me.
I am getting dizzy from this camera.
This is the moment where I remind you.
Give us a good review.
Thanks for playing. Leave us a good review.
And This is the end of this run. You can now call Gerard. That's it? Is that it? We have one failure ending now. That's very sad. We have a failure ending. Critical hit! Okay, that's good. That happened. I accidentally had this character once as my playable character. That happened. Well, at least we have more successful endings. And also some secrets. So that's good. I guess. Well, as we can see, balancing stats is actually very hard. Harder than I thought, and especially if you have weird things that makes your stat losses even bigger. But maybe one day we will find out what actually hides inside a mimic's chest. But it was not today. And yes, I think I'm hungry, so I'm gonna have to stop streaming. But I am very happy to be back. I am very happy to see you all. I thank you all for watching the stream today. And I'll be back tomorrow with probably with some spooks with the rest of the Scarlet Hollow. We will be playing part 3, the third part. But yes, thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!